Hello, cats and kittens. We are live, and welcome to Music Fun Sunday with James and crew. Now, I have to go over to the YouTube side so I can shut them up before I go into my spiel here. Okay, there we go. YouTube shut up, and now we can carry on with my monologue. Okay, so we might have my friend Mike Mason here today, who you all know. I'd like to give and Jorgen will be here. I don't know who else will pop in. Maybe Lavelle, hopefully. He's going to visit his mom today because he says it's extremely hot where he is today, and he has to install her what you call AC in the wall on or in the window or in her house or apartment wherever she lives. So that'll be cool. And now I'm going to give out my shout outs. I want to give out a shout out to Dave and Jen, as I always do, Cadence and Addie, um, Victoria, Victoria Joy Music, and Carbo, and all those people on Twitch. And happy birthday to you today, Victoria. 28 years old today.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and to think I interviewed her 2 months back. Wow. And now today is the last day of the last Sunday in June. Can you believe it? Where does the time go, man? Just seems like yesterday was June the 1st. Now we're June 28th. Who'd have thunk it? But yeah, so those are my shout outs today. And Hannah, if you're watching, shout out to you as well. And now we are going to go across the room and say hello to my co host, Rampage Video, aka Dawson. Hello. And he's going to tell us his review of the concerts he went to the other night.
Hey, this is Rampage Video here live on Sir James Bowie's channel. And usually at the start, we give reviews, so I'll give a brief review and then later on, I'll go more in depth about it. So, yes, I was invited to the Godsmack concert. It was Godsmack, Stone Temple Pilots, and Dorothy.
Mm.
And I'll start with Dorothy and work my way up here. I was invited by a friend, so when you do music, when you are in media, I'm like a ticket magnet. People just invite me to shows, and they're like, "Oh, hey, I'll pay for gas, I'll pay for your ticket. Just you drive, so I'm driving, and we go and rock out, have fun. They want to
Nice.
be around
Nice.
me, so." That one was my friend. She pretty much took us there to Toronto. It's a great way to start the summer because only a few days before was Father's Day, the first day of summer, and so for Godsmack, I think it was called the Rise of Rock and Roll tour, or the Rise of
Ooh,
Rock tour.
nice.
For Dorothy, I used to work at the Hard Rock Cafe, and when I'd sell T-shirts, I'd sell merchandise, and I'd be kind of like there in a retail supervisor. Almost every day, Dorothy would come on, and they would have music videos. So it's like music videos are on all day on the Hard Rock Cafe playlist,
Mm.
and so there'd be like two, three, four. Yeah, there'd be four songs that were in constant rotation. So it just when Dorothy started playing them live, I'm like, oh, that's her. Whoa, okay. And then boom, boom, boom. She has a sweet band. She's a pretty petite girl, but she's got a solid voice. Kind of gave me some Janis Joplin vibes.
Nice.
She's
Nice.
got a great band behind her. Real fun drum player with like massive hair. It looks like Ronnie Van Zant playing drums, ripping it up.
Sweet.
A Jimmy Page like guitar player, and
Ooh.
the bass player was just like boom, right with that kick. So yeah, good band. Um, kind of like modern with some throwback riffs, all original. So Dorothy kicked. What? The reason why she was on there was she's the I think yeah, no, she's 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 in a relationship with Sully Erna, the singer of Godsmack. So there's a clue for you there. The
Uh-huh.
second band was Stone Temple Pilots. This
Ooh.
it's like kind of like like generic rock and roll band, but they were just straight up the whole time. And the last song they played, I'm not too familiar with the specific song titles, but the last one they played was basically you could say it's a Velvet Revolver song. Uh, they gave shout out tribute to Scott Weiland, who was the original lead singer or the main guy from STP, and they had the new guy. His name was Good. His last name was Good because they remember Das is Good.
Ah, I like
Yeah,
that.
had like that classic spiky hair, the cool
Mm-hmm,
sunglasses,
mm-hmm,
leather
mm-hmm,
jacket,
mm-hmm.
tight leather pants,
Wow.
chains. So it's like that typical rock singer. And of course, if you know Stone Temple Pilots, they're going to be playing like that. I can't do it now because I didn't do my vocal warm ups, but a lot of their songs sound the same. Let's just be real here. and but when you're in there live and everybody's singing it, it's so much fun, and you know all the songs because they're constantly on the radio. At least in my area here, like they'd be playing friggin' Plush every day. You can't go a day without hearing STP.
Mm-hmm.
And so right there, just a killer rock show. Guitar solos, ripping the bass, and this guy he gets right into the crowd, and he's like high fiving people, and he's singing. It's like what Royce in the House said. Shout out to Royce in the House. He's like Scott
Hi,
Weiland was
Royce.
the. Oh yeah, there you go. Scott Weiland was like this spider who was just crawling around and like uh, contorting himself on stage.
Mm.
And so obviously, like Mr. Goot wasn't as like wild as that, but it was wild. So that was fun. And then here we go, Godsmack. So to be honest, I was actually there for STP because I like them more. But I've heard more Godsmack albums. I've heard every Godsmack album except for like the newest, brand new one when Legends Rise.
Mm-hmm.
Heard all the way up to 2018. So I've been following those dudes,
Wow.
and it's like just exactly what you would expect from Godsmack. You put on a Godsmack song, and you're like, I think it's the drums that get you first. It's that boom, da boom, ba boom, 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 constant drum.
Well, drums are what makes the whole thing work.
They're
You have
critical.
to you have to have a good backbeat.
And then after that, Sully's voice kicks in. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love it.
And then what would be the bass or guitar? Probably the bass. I think they have a really solid. I think they're more of a rhythm type band. And then they'd have like that guitar, that distorted, disturbed, like kind of perpetual motion riff
Mm-hmm.
rocking thing. The light show was fantastic. There's three big triangles. It would shoot down. It would be kind of like a UFO.
Ooh.
It would like beam into the crowd, and then they would form into a UFO and start spinning around above the audience members, and the lights would like shoot out of it like
Oh
again
wow.
like a UFO, like aliens.
Rob Zombie would like that.
You love that.
As long as there's no effing in the UFO.
No, I think it's just having fun, like what we do. It's called, what was it, Musical Fun Sunday today. So that's what it's all about. And so I think the highlight of the Godsmack show was the drum battle.
Ooh.
The curtains open, and there's another drum that the drum, it like floats to the side. It's like, and then out of the curtains, a second drum kit comes in, and Sully Erna starts going on, and they're
Oh my
doing this
God.
drum battle. First, it starts off with the bongos, and then it turns around like Neil Peart's drum kit, and there's this full drum kit, and there's two drum kits, and then they start having a drum battle, and then they play this big medley, and then they're like throwing drum sticks up in the air and catching them and playing. And when I forgot that Sully even played drums too.
Hmm.
So yeah, again, the rise of rock, something like that. I think the my favorite part was where the singer of STP was like in the crowd and nailing it, and the last song, you can compare it to any other rock band. It's just like that. It's just like a right in your face rock show, at least for
Wow.
a few songs.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
just a solid rock concert, and
Mm.
that was, you know, my a bit longer than brief review, but shorter than a good explanation of that show. And
Well, I'm
over
glad
to
you
you,
went deep
buddy.
into it because we love hearing stuff like that here on the show. Yeah, that drum battle must have been epic.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, like, you know, the oh yeah, okay. So they had a new drummer. He joined for this tour. I wanted to kind of see the original drummer, a guy who played there for a long time, but you kind of couldn't tell because maybe he would hit less harder, but he just gelled in with the band. It was great chemistry.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, one drummer I think has some great riffs and fill-ins is Larry Mullen Jr. of two. Like, take Sunday Bloody Sunday for instance. That opening drum piece there, da 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 dum 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 da da dum da 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 dum. I just love that. That just makes the whole song flow. That opening drum a bit, don't you think?
Yeah, he knows how to get the crowd going. There's a anticipatory element with his drumming that it's not usually not just a one trick pony. He's going to have his unique opening there. He's going to have these lead ins to the chorus, and it really builds it up. And then when you get to the maximum part of it, then they all click together, and they're uh, they're off to the races.
And another one from Rattle and Hum that's not rarely played a lot on radio is God Part Two, and that has another great like the drum and the bass in that one are just fantastic when you hear doom 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 and that song it just works. Like I'd love to see a drum battle between Larry Mullen and Ringo Starr. That would be awesome. And Zach Starkey. That would be amazing. All three of them in a drum battle on stage. That would just freak me out. I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is so cool." But then the only problem is all three of them are so good at what they do. It would be hard to vote for who I think would be the best because I like all three, and it would be a tough you know thing to try to vote on because I wouldn't even know who to vote for because all three are so phenomenal. But I think at the end of the day, because I'm a Beatles fan, I'd probably go for Ringo, knowing me. And who would you vote for out of the three? Larry, Ringo, or Zach?
So I've seen Ringo twice. I've seen Zach, and I've seen in both the two Ringos him doing kind of like a drum battle per se with Bissonette. Greg Bissonette's like one of the top hired guns in the industry, but like I would say if they have a drum battle, I would vote for Ringo because he would just pull something out of his hat. He would just have that one damn drum beat that it won't be the fastest. It won't be the most, even maybe even the most technical, but it would just be the one that just resonates with you. Because if you could just invent come together, the most
Hmm.
typically used example, it's like what the well, it's like what is this guy thinking? And you hear it, you're like whoa, and, and that's impressive in a different way than
Yeah,
like
I'm
some.
hearing that. I'm hearing that bass line and the drums in come together. Doom, 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 doom. You know,
Like Slipknot's great. They could play some great drum fills, but Ringo, man, damn.
like they have little snippets of interviews on the Beatles channel, and he was talking about how he feeds off Paul's bass. They feed off each other to get the right feeling when they do a song together. You know, he feeds off the bass, and then Paul feeds off Ringo, and that's how they keep each other in sync together. And I like that. You have to have a solid backbeat for a song, or else it's not going to sound right. I think the bass and the drums carry the whole tune. Not just the guitars and other instruments, but it's the bass and the drums. I think that carry everything. Or is that just me? What do you think?
Sometimes it depends what the band is or what kind of genre they're playing, what kind of style they're going for. I think that's what I really experienced over at the concert last week was when I think of Godsmack, I think of those double drums again, and so that was a rhythmic thing, and that's what carries it. But the thing about the three bands I've seen was that they had the riff too. They had that riff and the backbeat with a singer that has their own characteristic voice. Like you kind of know it's them. You don't know it's them exactly right away, but you're like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, that's that band. And
Yeah, yeah,
they had those elements that fired together. I think they
yeah,
did
yeah,
lead with the rhythm, but they also had those riffs. Like when you hear "Plush" by Stone Temple Pilots, you're like, oh damn, yeah, that's that. That's that one.
yeah. Another song by U2. Uh, remember 40 from the from Boys? I think it was.
Hmm.
Um, I like how it starts off with the bass line. Doo doo doom 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 doo doo doom 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 doom. Then you hear the snare come in from Larry. I think that's such a great little piece of music right there. And the first time I went to my library, I think I was maybe 17 at the time, and I took out Abbey Road from the library. I got it home, I started listening to it, and I thought to myself, this is interesting. And then when I got to the last song on side one, I'd never heard anything like it. When I heard "I Want You, She's So Heavy," I just thought that bass line was just fantastic. Like boom, 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 boom. How it just goes out to that abrupt ending, and I was like, wow. I've never heard any band do something so cool like that. Then when I flipped it over to side two, and then it starts with "Here Comes the Sun," I was like, whoa. You go from that to something more like, would you say that "Here Comes the Sun" is a ballad?
Yeah, I would consider it a ballad, at least like with Beatles context.
I mean, it was so different from all that other stuff I heard from the last song. I was like, what a difference between that song and then this one. I was like, whoa. And I love it. You know, when you sit there and you discover something new that you've never heard before, it just blows your mind. Like the first time I heard this Lana Del Rey song where she sings with Sean Ono Lennon, um, Tomorrow Never Came. I thought the lyrics were beautiful. The harmonies with Sean was just so beautiful. I'd never heard anything like it before in my life. Ah, hello, Tim. Welcome in. Let's see here. Good morning. Rival Sons is working on a new album and will be starting a new tour. The Domestic Bliss Tour kicking off October 30th at the Knitting Factory in Boise, Idaho, and ending November 29th in Fort Wayne, uh, Indiana. Is that right?
I don't know where that is.
Well, okay. Anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
Indiana.
well, that sounds pretty good, Tim. Yeah. I always love when you come in with your music news. It's always good to hear that every time because you really do your research. Like he's very knowledgeable about his music as well as we are, and I like that. Um, so yesterday I saw some footage on Facebook from Kate. She said Everclear was great. She got up front. Um, and last minute she got she because she texted me to say last minute she got an extra ticket to see Nelly. So she got to see a bit of Nelly's show, and then she jumped over to Everclear. So Wednesday we gotta ask her, did they leave all their clothes on?
Yeah.
If she's saying it's getting hot in here. The real star of Come Together is Ringo's drums. Oh, Tim, I have to agree with you on that one. Definitely. Tim, you're dead on. Like Ringo comes up with the greatest drum riffs ever. Like look at Rain. That drum riff in there is fantastic. Never Knows. The first demo they did, the drumming was different, and I like that one too. That one was good. I wish they released that as well as the one we hear on Revolver because I like that version too. I can't really do it because it's playing in my head right now, but I can't really um do it for you right now. But yeah, but I really think Ringo's drumming just makes everything better. Like the things he comes up with is so phenomenal. Even John Bonham had some good fills too, don't you think?
Yeah, John Bonham, yeah, he had that triple kick. It's all in the kick. I also went to the library too. Do you want me to show you something I picked up there?
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Go
Okay, let
for it.
me take the
All
background
right,
off here.
and I'll make you big. Just tell me when you're ready, and I'll make you big.
I can't see Jack with this glasses on. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Make
All
it
right.
big.
All right. Here we go.
So
Ooh.
this is probably a bit blurry. The Power of Peace by Santana and the Isley Brothers.
Ooh.
Originally, it's listed as the Isley Brothers, but I looked down and it said Santana in there. I'm like, okay, let me borrow that. So yeah,
Wow. That should be a good
it's
album.
got the dove on there, and then it's got like a couple four doves,
Uh,
cool little design there.
what's the track listing on there?
Track listing is Are You Ready? Yes, that's the first one. I need to
Okay.
list them out. Are You Ready? Total Destruction to Your Mind, Higher Ground, God Bless the Child, I Remember, Body Talk, Gypsy Woman, I Just Want to Make Love to You, Love, Peace, Happiness, What the World Needs is Now is Love, Sweet Love, Mercy, Mercy Me, The Ecology, Let the Rain Fall on Me, and Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Wow, that looks like that sounds like a good album. Oh, I know that song. God bless the child. Um, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Um, what's her name there? Oh God, I can't even think of her name. Jackie DeShannon. She sang that, or was it Dionne Warwick? One of the two. Yeah, but yeah, that sounds like a great album. Can you take out vinyl as well?
No, not there.
No, I think. Well, I think the one in Purefoam in Montreal, you could take out vinyl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
so I got about halfway through there. It's some solid funk. It's just it's like who does September, Earth Wind
uh,
and Fire. It's just
yeah,
like
Earth,
that.
Wind, and Fire.
You got your kind of soul ballady organ
Hello,
thing.
Doctor Rick.
Hey, Dr. Rick.
Welcome in. Welcome to the show.
And then you got like that straight up, like that funk James Brown kind of
Yeah.
backbeat, and they're off, and then the Isley Brothers will sing, and then Santana would do like a follow up on his guitar, like he would just like take the essence of the Isley brother, Isley brother, because sometimes the I could be silent. I don't know.
No, it is the Isley Brothers.
Okay,
The I is pronounced in that.
he takes the essence of the artist, and then he just comes up with like this cool guitar lick, and then yeah, like a lot of Santana sounds the same, but when you put it you peanut butter and jelly it with the other artist, and it's just like this is some new territory here where
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
we're diving in.
Don't forget to leave a like, everybody, and subscribe. It helps with the algorithms. We're all happy to have you here today. Only 3 people so far. I hope more people come unless it's sunny outside and everybody's out having a good time. That's understandable too, but the show must go on. We don't have to. We don't worry about these things. I have that little pet peeve about myself. I worry about things I shouldn't really be worrying about, but I do at times, and I know you all know me, how I am. But I'm still here doing the show. We're having fun. We're having a good time talking about our favorite subject, music. Um, I remember my first concert was 1992. I was looking at the newspaper. I spent the night at my cousin's house, and we rented some movies on VHS back in the VHS days. We stayed up drinking beer, watching movies, having snacks and stuff like that. And the next day, I woke up and we were having breakfast, and I was looking at the newspaper, the Montreal Gazette. Are you familiar with that one, Dawson?
Yeah, I think I read a couple pages of that my trip a couple months ago.
And while I was looking in the entertainment section, um, uh, and I saw Cowboy Junkies were coming to downtown Montreal. I think they were playing at the Olympia Theater, if I'm not mistaken. And I saw it. I went home. I got our paper out and I showed my dad. I said, "Dad, look, my favorite band is coming. I've never been to a concert before. Cowboy Junkies, can you get us tickets?" He's like, "No, no, no, we're not going." I'm like, "Please, Dad, you'll love this band. They're amazing." So I played one of my cassettes I had of Cowboy Junkies, and he said, "Oh, she's got a nice Margot Timmons. She's got a very nice voice." He says, "Okay, I'll get us tickets." And it was the most beautiful experience I ever had. That when we went, my dad got me a T-shirt. Um, don't know where it is now. It's misplaced or something. I don't know what happened to it. I still wish I had the damn thing. And so she's on stage and she's singing all the songs, and she comes up, she sings Sun Comes Up, it's Tuesday Morning. I love that song. And man, she sang a song I'd never heard before, Lost My Driving Wheel. I was godsmacked. I was like, Wow, what a beautiful song. My dad said she's like a torch singer, and I was like, I couldn't believe how beautiful that song was. Lost My Driving Wheel. It wasn't, I don't think it was their own. I think it was a cover. I forget who actually sings that song, but if you'll hold on for 1 minute, Dawson, entertain the folks. I'm going to go in my room. I'm going to get a picture I have with Margot Timmons,
All
and
right.
it's autographed. Hold on, let me go get it.
Hold on, cause I'm coming. I think that's probably Sam Cooke. It's got some great soul to that, like the Isley Brothers. Hey, look, I got it right this time. It's like Island, the Island Brothers, the Isley Brothers. I got to get familiar with that because obviously I like Sam and Dave. I like the Blues Brothers. I like James Brown. So it's like another addition to that. And I'm pretty set on visiting Motown in early August. So I'll get the whole soul experience again there. I got my shirt here, Red Hot Chili Peppers. So hopefully we'll tune in later or watch the replay. So if anyone's been watching for the last while,
All right, I'm
I
back.
got the Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt.
Yeah,
And
not the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
yeah, James lost his shirt, and the Cowboy Junkies lost their driving wheel. But here's
Yes, they
something that
did.
James found. So what did you find there?
I have two things to show you. All right, make me big, please, and I will show you what I got. All right, this first thing is this is when I first went to see them live. I have something else which they gave me. Oh wait, it's over there. Okay, I can show you that too. All right, if I don't fall off the chair, that's the most important thing. All right. So normally I wasn't expecting this to happen for me, but it did. I wrote a poem for Margot. Okay, before I show any of this, I'm going to keep myself big, but I'm going to move this out of the way so you don't see that yet. And I'm going to read you the actual poem that I wrote for when I went to the concert. Um, uh, all right, it's called Margot. I gotta find it in here in my book of poems that I've written, and I actually put my address on it on the envelope, never thinking anything would come of it. I gave it to a stagehand, and they took it, and this is what happened. Um, I find it. It's here. Ah, here we go. Okay, it's called Margot. An ode to Margot Timmons. Margot is the sun that lights up the morning sky. Margot is the air I breathe. Margot is a sigh. Margot is the moon that lights up the night. Her soft, sultry voice kisses me goodnight. Margot is as beautiful as the day is long. She can really melt your heart when she sings a song. When I'm feeling down and out and in a lot of pain, the thing that always cheers me up is to hear her sing Sweet Jane. Margot is my idol, a secret I'd like to share. I've got a crush on you, and I really care. It must be really hard for you to hide from all the press. I really want to wish you years of great success. I've never been a high school flunky, but I would sure as hell love to be a cowboy junkie. And a couple months later, um, I go in my mailbox, and all of a sudden, I see this envelope addressed to me, and it was from the Cowboy Junkies. I was like, "Oh my god!" I couldn't believe it. So this was in April of '92. So it was the 22nd of April. So this is it right here, and there's Margot Timmons' autograph right there, and it says here, "Dear James, thanks for your lovely poem. We love to hear from our fans. I am enclosing a picture of the band. Such a good effort deserves a reward. Thank you, Margot Timmons. Best wishes. So I'm going to put that down there on the floor so I don't step on it. And now, before I show you the picture of me and Margot, this is what they sent me. And they all signed it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, baby. Yep, that's what happened. And now I've met her a couple of times, and she signed this, and this is me and her from 1998. I was a little younger then, and so was she. So here we go. There you go. That's me and Marco. So now there's proof that I met her. And she is such a sweetheart, I'll tell you that much. All right, let me put this back on my shelf. Now, how many people can say they got to meet a band? So that's pretty cool. Jorgen's here. Put the link up for Mr. Jorgen. Come and
Hello,
join us,
Jorgen.
Yes. Now Jorgen's going to come up and join us. We're not having a lot of people here today. Should I be worried?
What's worrying?
Yeah, I know. That's what I hate about myself. I just keep saying I worry too much about things I shouldn't, and I'm probably not going to get any likes today for some reason. I got to stop thinking like that, James. Just enjoy your show. Do what you do. Make people happy. Stop worrying about things you can't control.
What's worrying? What is it? It doesn't have a zip code. It doesn't have an address.
True. That's true. You're right.
See, look, like this is my arm right here. I can feel it. That's real.
Uh-huh. And I have another poem I wrote for her. If I can find it, I have to go through my contents because I can't remember the title. It's
Was
here.
it a high school flunky?
No, something else. Reunited. That's it. What page is that? 108. Okay, 108.
Reunited.
Well, not quite like that, but here it is. Okay. Reunited. Margot Timmons' return. The second time I saw her live. And this time, I actually gave her flowers. So, a cowboy junkie I'd still like to be. After 5 albums later, you're still an inspiration to me. Sweet Jane still melts my heart. Margot, let me say, you're a beautiful work of art. I sang The Last Spike at my cousin's wedding. I really must confess. When I finished singing it, it was such a huge success. Thank you for all the. Here he comes. Here's Jorgen. Uh, thank you for the letter. I'll cherish it to the end. Margot, you're a very special friend. We're reunited once again. I'm happy to as can be. Margot, you're still my comfort. You're still my guiding light. When I'm feeling lonely, you sing to me all night. Nothing pleases me better than than to hear you sing a song, because you know, when you do, I'll sing along, right along. I've got one more thing to say, and this is very true. Margot, I'm still your biggest fan, and I'll remain steadfast, loyal, and true. Yeah. And I remember one album they did. I think it was 1988, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I forget the title of the album, but the Trinity Sessions. That album was fantastic, and that's where I first heard the song "Sweet Jane." But that's a cover. But I love their version of that, and they do "Mining for Gold" on that "Misguided Angel." You know "Misguided Angel"?
No.
Misguided angel hanging over me, heart like a Gabriel, pure and white as I agree, soul like a Lucifer, black and cold like a piece of lead. Misguided angel, love you till I'm dead. Such a haunting song, but so beautiful.
Okay, I think I have heard that.
Yeah, I love Misguided Angel. Great song. And hello, Jorgen. How are you today?
It's moving. It's good.
That's good. I see you're on your phone again.
Yeah, it feels like simply like that, just to push the button instead of testing, testing, and
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah, and you can feel more comfortable when you're just laying there on the couch and having a good time with us.
Yep.
Yeah, so as you can see, Dawson's wearing his Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt today. Not the red hot chili peppers like like Kate says. And actually, Oregon, that night, Kate texted me that someone got an extra ticket for Nelly, so she got to see a bit of Nelly's show before she went to Everclear, and she got up front to Everclear because she texted me, showed me pictures. She had some video of them playing and stuff like that. So I forgot to ask her. So did Nelly get everybody to take their clothes off like in the song? That's
Nelly, as in the rapper Nelly.
Yeah, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. That guy, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have to tease her about that on Wednesday. And Wednesday is Canada Day for me and for Dawson. Yeah, it's
Yeah, hey.
our national holiday. Does Sweden have a day like that?
Yeah, it was the 6th of June.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that's like that all over the world. If everybody has like a special birthday for their country.
I thought you were going to say if everybody has 6th of June.
No.
Yeah, we got Jorgen music taste extraordinaire.
Yeah. So no new albums this week?
I have a few.
Oh, nice. All right, make them big, please. And let's see what
let's see what we got.
Will they be the toilet store or will they be the gold store? I'm going with the gold store. Ooh.
This is the Mary Jane Girls. They are Rick James proteges.
Ah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite name, man.
This is the single Boys from 1983.
Oh, wow.
Funky stuff. We have British synth pop group Japan.
Life in Tokyo.
And it's produced by Giorgio Moroder.
Ooh, that should be a good one.
Not the best quality on the single, but for 10 cents it was okay.
Well, hey, you can't go wrong with that.
Tokyo record style.
We have this is something I bought for $1 just as an pure curiosity. This is
Hey, Bosom.
This is conductor Andrew Previn. He does some jazz. He did a lot of jazz also. And here, this is the opera singer Kirita Kanava singing jazz.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
So I got some really curious about this. And we have Lester Young live from the 50s.
Oh, nice.
Jazz Views Historical Master Series. Jazz Views Historical Master Series is actually pretty good.
Wow.
I like it says broadcast New York. You can't be any lesser information about where it is. New York is pretty big. It's only broadcast somewhere in New York.
Exactly, New York. The Bronx, Manhattan, where?
Little information about the restaurant. Is that so wrong? But that is what I have.
Wow, that looks pretty good, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, I like that. Bosom says, when are we having a stream about Drake? I don't know.
How about right now?
Well,
Okay.
you'd have to come up on camera and talk about Drake because you know more about him than we do, pretty much. I think all I know is he's an ambassador for the Toronto Raptors, and he was on Degrassi: The Next Generation. That's all I know, and I know he's a rapper and everything, but I've never really listened to his music much. But that's what I know of him.
The only thing I know is that when he releases something, an album, he has all 10 places on Billboard's hit chart. That's all I know.
He takes over the Billboard charts. That's all we know.
Top 10 Billboard when he releases an album. It was one year when it was last year when Taylor Swift released an album. She had all 10 first places on the Billboard hit chart, and then the week after there was Drake who had the same. And I was thinking, okay, this is a hit chart. How interesting to see one artist get a week each.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Variation was that.
Bar, they're always playing something of Drake.
But before that, I didn't know he existed.
Yeah. No, I've known about him since Degrassi. That's where I think that's where he got a start, and then he got into music and all that. And Drake is the greatest artist to ever live. Well, he's one of them. He's up there. But there's a lot of other artists I think are great too. You know.
Let's just say that I say the same thing about him as with Taylor Swift. For an artist that appears to be one of the biggest artists ever right now, I know no song he have. I know nothing about his music.
And another thing, if you go into a Target store, any dollar store, anywhere, a record store, all you see all over the shelves, Taylor Swift, everywhere. It's like she's trying to take over everything. It's like, Taylor, you're a good singer, but you have to have so much promotion over yourself. I mean, I think she's a great artist, but she just
If she wouldn't had it, then someone else would have had it, because it's the record label, it's the promotions who have worked that way. I don't think she has anything that much to do with it. It is the record label and the PR that works that way. So if she wouldn't have it, they would have given it to someone else and done exactly the same thing.
Oh yeah, you go to Sobeys. You've heard of Sobeys, Dawson? You might be.
Yeah, I used to work there.
Well, that's what we have here in New Brunswick. And you go in there, the magazine rack. Magazines, Taylor Swift, everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, she's a good, I'm not knocking her or saying she's a bad singer. I mean, she has some good songs. I mean, no, don't get me wrong, but does she have to be on every magazine cover? It's like, it's a little too much, don't you think, Jorgen?
I'm used to it. I mean, it was the same with Samantha Fox in the 80s, I assume.
Oh, yes. I remember when Samantha Fox was a big thing back then. What was her song?
Touch Me?
Oh, yeah. I remember that song.
But I mean, it was the same thing. I mean, here Samantha Fox was in every magazine. So, I mean, and today it's Taylor Swift. So, I mean.
Yep. You never know. There's a new thing coming out every single week.
But the difference is that this time there is a whole lot more media than it was back in the 80s.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So, Jorgen, do you have any good concerts coming your way in Sweden?
I guess it is, but I haven't checked it out more than the church concerts, and so I know nothing at the moment. But I assume that there are some, but that someone is interested in.
Do you ever get any like rock bands, like famous rock bands or solo artists coming to Sweden at all?
We have had ZZ Top, we have had Gary Moore, we have had Rod Stewart, we have had Elton John, Eagles here.
Wow.
So sometimes it is.
Oh, that's good. Have you gone to any of the concerts?
Nope.
Oh, I bet I could see you going to Elton John. I went. I've seen him twice, as I've said, lots of times. Seen him once with Billy Joel on their Face to Face tour, and I saw him in 1995. Just Elton himself.
A little bit. I know that's a little bit expensive to me.
Yeah, but my dad got his tickets and took me to see Elton in 1995. I mean, we had the nosebleed section, but hey, we have binoculars, so it all worked out in the end. I didn't care.
It was pretty funny when Eagles were here back in, was it 2011? Back then, I hadn't discovered them yet. So they made promotion for it in a commercial radio station, and me and a girl, we were working at a thrift store that Saturday, and they were promoting this concert with Eagles constantly in the commercial radio station that we have on, and we were thinking, was it worth it all that much? We didn't understand the hype of the Eagles, and none of us would never ever go there. And today, when I like the Eagles, I'm thinking, hey, I wanted to be there also.
Well,
it's how much 15 years can change.
Well, sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind, Jorgen. Just go. You might have had a good time that night. You might have surprised yourself.
Back then, I didn't like Eagles. I do now.
But one song they do that I absolutely love when they do it live and they do it a cappella, Seven Bridges Road. That is a fantastic song. When they harmonize together, when they do it a cappella, it's beautiful. You'll get goosebumps. Chills will go up your spine to be like, oh, that is so cool. That's so amazing. I love it. I love it. Yeah. One of my favorite songs is I like Lion Eyes. And I like Tequila Sunrise. Take It to the Limit. Peaceful.
New Kid in Town is a favorite of mine.
Yeah. Ah, look who's here. The man, the legend. It's Christopher. Hello.
Christopher.
How you doing? And here's your best buddy, Jorgen. And he's on his new phone. So we don't have any. We don't have a mixtape anymore. I've kind of discontinued that. But if you have any songs you want to talk about or albums, go ahead and write them in the chat. You know, we're talking about music fun today. I'm doing pretty good, Christopher. Can't complain. Still doing my streaming. Still. Doing what makes me happy, you know, no matter what. The show must go on. Ah, Roger. Hello. It's been a while. I'm still upset at Glenn Frey and the other Eagles totally writing me out of the official band history. They ripped me off. Eagles.
Get in line.
Oh, I always love Roger when he comes in and does his little funny jokes. Well, you know what? All I can say to you, Roger, is take it easy. Don't let life drive you crazy.
Don't take it to the limit.
Yes.
Yeah, Bozum, I think it's a little bit of a stretch, but Drake is very popular, so don't let popularity and artistry get too mixed up there.
No. Reach for the stars, but keep yourself grounded. That's my motto. You know, like, I hate people that get a big ego when they're famous. You know, oh, I'm better than you. I've got money. You've got nothing. You know, if you're a rock star, which I know some of them are egotistical people, but a lot of other bands are so nice to their fans. Like, look at Bon Jovi. He would give you the shirt off his back. If I had a band and I was like a billionaire and I lived in a mansion, you know what? I wouldn't spend it all myself. I would help the less fortunate. I would give to charities. If someone wanted a ticket and they couldn't afford it, I would give them tickets to my show. That's how I am. That's how I feel about people. Because I'm a caring person. I have a good heart. And if I had a band, we'd be called Across the Universe. we were on tour and the band checked into a hotel and would never let me leave. You know what song that's referencing? Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. That's a good song. I like that album.
Yeah, they call me Doolin Dawson.
It's a great album, but I'm pretty much fed up with Hotel California song. I've heard it way too much.
Yeah, and they have another title song called "The Freaks Don't Like No Greeks." I never quite understood the meaning of that title for that song, but yeah, they had some good hits. And then Glenn Fry, however you pronounce his name. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but he had some good solo stuff too, like "Dirty Laundry." Remember that one?
Oh, that's Don Henley.
Oh, kick him when they're up, kick him when they're down, kick him with a stick, kick him all around. That's Dirty Laundry.
Glenn Frey was more like that Beverly Hills Cop song. Hey, the heat is on.
The heat is on. James,
and
I too have a lot of
Smuggler's Blues. Smuggler's Blues.
Yeah. If I were a rich rock star, a lot of hot chicks. Oh, definitely, Roger. I agree with that. Roger, you should come up sometime on camera. I haven't seen you on camera, God, since the Rachel days. Yeah, you should come up and join us sometime on here. I can get 10 people up here. If you want to come join us anytime, let us know. If you want to come up now, you're more than welcome to. And Christopher, if you want to come up, we haven't had you up here in a while. Maybe you can show some stuff to Jorgen he'd be falling in love with. You never know. And I know Jorgen can handle what you're dishing out. You think you can handle his records, Jorgen?
Here's looking at you, kid.
And I'm surprised that you like some of the like that you both agree on David Bowie, but he doesn't agree with you on certain other albums. Christopher, if you're still here, do you have any good jazz albums that you could recommend to Jorgen? Let's see where this goes. Thanks, but not today. Hope you kids have fun. Oh, we definitely will. Oh, here we go. You want to read that, Jorgen? Have fun with it. I do great albums instead. Ooh.
I let my lawyer take care of that.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Oh, touche. Oh, he got you good there, Christopher. Oh, yeah.
Watch out.
I'm not going to spend a beautiful day like this on toilets or divers like him.
Oh, I love it. Oh my God, that's so funny. Christopher, he got you good there. Now we're waiting for his comeback. What will he say next? How is?
And I have a new video that will be out later this evening.
Ooh. Which one?
A tribute to David Clayton Thomas.
Oh yes. Oh, that should be
fun. As I have all the Blood, Sweat, and Tears albums, I think he deserves it.
Nice. Oh yeah, he definitely deserves it.
Would there have been 15 years ago, I would not have agreed, but today I love them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're good. They're a good band. So Jorgen, seeing It's Music Fun Sunday, how did you get into Earth, Wind, and Fire? What song blew your mind? You said, "Oh, I want to hear more."
Hard to say. I don't think it was. I think it. Well, I got some 60s, yes, thanks to Robert P. and his generosity. So, but if you don't watch the show when I show them, Christopher, your loss.
Mm-hmm. You got to pay attention. So you were saying
Uh,
about
I heard some songs at a Swedish radio show, and I just thought that, hey, this is really, really good groove. So when I started to listen to 70s music more in 2014, this was one of the bands that I discovered more.
wow, that's pretty cool.
I don't think it was any specific song, but it was like September and Fantasy and so on.
Well, funny you should say that because on Friday, well, you remember Victoria, who you met.
Yep.
Well, she on Friday on her stream, she ended her stream with September.
Hmm.
No, Superstition, Stevie Wonder. That was really cool. But she did a little differently. She made it her own, and that's what I liked about it. You know, she did something different with it, and it was fantastic. And so I'm going to say something right now, Victoria. I don't know if you're watching my stream today, but I'm going to do this for you because I can't make a video on your Discord for this,
for this.
but I'll do this right here. Why am I echoing? Okay, all right. So Victoria, I want to wish you the happiest of happiest birthdays ever. And so, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Victoria. Happy birthday to you. I don't know if you'll see this, but I'll let you know on your stream tomorrow that I sang happy birthday to you. So I hope you appreciate it because we love you here, and you're always welcome on my streams any time you want to be. And everyone, hit that like button. It helps the algorithms. I've only got one like so far today, but you know what? I gotta learn not to worry about these things. Sometimes it's hit and miss.
It's
And I'm sure it's
summertime
like
also.
that for everyone.
Summertime also. Maybe people prefer to be outside instead of sitting at the computer
Yeah,
watching.
true. Yes, that's right too. But you know what? I still enjoy doing this for people, and everybody says, "Are you going live today?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going live." I mean, they still love coming here, no matter what. Yeah. So, what band, Dawson, that you first got into blew your mind when you were younger? Any
Red Hot Chili
legendary
Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. I almost said Peckers there. All right, Kate, I'm just as bad as you now.
I guess like one of the things that happened was maybe just hear them on the radio or like Give It Away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Give It Away was on the VH1 Top 100 Rock Songs of All Time. I was probably 8 years old. My babysitter was over, and we're like, okay, well, we'll watch. We'll put on some VH1, so much music, and I'm like, whoa, these guys are throwing down. This is so funky. It's like even heavier, so to speak, that more funky than the Beastie Boys, and it's like everybody's got instruments and everybody's just giving it their all. It's black and white. It's so like it's intense, and like who is that bass player? You never see anybody like that, just throwing down and laying down that funk and doing that slap bass.
Mm-hmm.
Really popularized that. So that blew my mind in a way that where you can be really funky and still rock at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's where funk and rock came together and blew my freaking mind.
Yeah, I still remember. I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers even guested on The Simpsons, didn't they? I think
Oh, well, I think you said the Chili Peppers again.
I did.
What did you
I didn't
say?
realize. I didn't realize. I didn't realize I said that.
Okay.
Wasn't it in that?
I
Wasn't it in that episode when Homer Simpson was going on a freak show?
I think so. Yeah, and they were doing "Give it away, give it away, give it away" now.
And he was supposed to shoot himself out of a cannon or something like that
Oh yes,
into a.
yes, I remember that. Yeah, that
Mm.
was a good episode. Um, I don't know, but yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I said it right this time. Oh,
I'm sorry to say it. I never got into Red Hot Chili Peppers. I liked Soul to Squeeze, but that was pretty much it. So I never got into the Red Hot Chili Peppers music.
oh, you're yeah, Christopher. Blood sugars. I don't know what that word is.
Blood
Magic.
Sugar Sex Magic.
Oh, and Californications are great albums. Do you know those ones, Dawson?
Yeah, those are the popular ones, and yeah, definitely Blood Sugar is probably my favorite one, the most popular one. And yeah, Rick Rubin producing on that, he really he made a big splash in the producing at that time. So yeah, that's a really good front to back rock album.
Wow. How far back do they go?
They go back to I think 1985 was their first album, and then they formed a bit before that. The first couple albums were very kind of DIY. The production wasn't the greatest on it, but it really showed the fundamentals of them when it was doing that that hard backbeat and the funky Steven Tyler kind of like lyrics weaving in and out of the song, and that guitar player with that really fast Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of like rhythm with some California cool guitar licks. Those are all the elements that.
Oh, I'm gonna grab
set
some
them up for the
CDs and
next
show you guys some stuff.
for their rise in the music industry.
Now I'm gonna make a bit of a mess over here, but I want to show you some stuff that I love. Oh my god. Why am I doing this? Because I love music and I want to show my fans. I want to show everybody what I got. I'm sure you've seen these before, but I'm going to show them again anyway. Why not? Once I get the ones I want. Okay, we got this. That. All right.
I usually tend to gravitate towards Higher Ground. It's a Stevie Wonder cover, but it just gets you going right away. They're just completely relentless with that song, and they take it a step up.
Yeah, I was listening on the 70s on 7 this morning, and they were playing American Top 40, like Casey Kasem. And I heard a song I never heard before, and it's got a disco-y beat. It was kind of funky, and I was thinking of Jorgen when I heard it. It was the title track from a movie that came out, I think, in '78, called "Thank God It's Friday."
Yeah, I heard of that soundtrack.
I'd never heard it before. It was the first time I heard it this morning. I was like, I like this. This is pretty disco-y and funky. And I said, this has Jorgen written all over it.
I was close buying that soundtrack once, but the quality was too bad on the cover so I didn't think it was worth it.
Now I gotta find out what the movie was about. I remember when it came out, but I'd never seen it, so I don't really have much ideas about it. So I'm gonna make myself big here, and I'm gonna show you a couple of albums that I think are great. So I got this past Christmas. The Beatles Anthology 4, and it has a booklet in here, and the CD pops out on this. The CDs pop out here, 1 and 2, and on here you get this one you have. I Saw Her Standing There. 2, Money, That's What I Want. This Boy, Tell Me Why, If I Fell, Matchbox, Every Little Thing, I Need You, I've Just Seen a Face, In My Life, Nowhere Man, Got to Get You Into My Life, Love You Too, Strawberry Fields Forever, She's Leaving Home instrumental, Baby You're a Rich Man, All You Need Is Love rehearsal, The Fool on the Hill instrumental, I Am the Walrus orchestra overdub, and disc 2 you get Hey Bulldog instrumental, Good Night, that has a great bass line in it. But there's 2 different versions. I've heard one where there's no there's no metronome, but another version you hear a metronome starting it out. You hear, and it sounds really good. Good Night, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, You're So Square, Baby, I Don't Care, Studio Jam, Helter Skelter, I Will, Can You Take Me Back, Julia rehearsals, Get Back, Octopus's Garden rehearsal, Don't Let Me Down, Rooftop, You Never Give Me Your Money, Here Comes the Sun, Something, Strings Only, Free as a Bird, 2025 mix, Real Love 2025 mix, and Now and Then. So that's that. And the best way to get into a solo artist or a band, get their best of. So this one, I wanted to get into Roxy Music, so I got this album here, The Best of Roxy Music. So we have 18 tracks on here. So the songs on here are Avalon, and I had to make sure it had this one song that I love called More Than This, Jealous Guy, yes, that's the John Lennon song, Same Old Scene, Oh Yeah, Angel Eyes, Dance Away, Both Ends Burning, Love is a Drug, Out of the Blue, All I Want Is You, Mother of Pearl, Street Life, Do the Strand, Pajamarama, Virginia Plain, Remake, Remodel. So that's that. And then we have the greatest hits of Bon Jovi, the Ultimate Collection. This is a 2 CD set. Opens like this. There's the band. And you get a booklet in the middle. And the songs on here are, when I listened to this album, I thought I was at a Bon Jovi rock concert. I cranked it up in my headphones. I was just rocking out to this album. It was so good. So this one you have, Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, It's My Life, Have a Nice Day, Wanted Dead or Alive. I love the steel guitar in that song. Bad Medicine, We Weren't Born to Follow, I'll Be There for You, Born to Be My Baby, Blaze of Glory from Young Guns 2, Who Says You Can't Go Home, duet with Jennifer Nettles, Lay Your Hands on Me, Always, Runaway, one of my favorites, from their first solo album. Well, not solo album, I mean their first debut album, I meant to say. What Do You Got? No Apologies. And then just 2, we have In These Arms, Someday I'll Be Saturday Night, Lost Highway, Keep the Faith, When We Were Beautiful, Bed of Roses, This Ain't a Love Song, These Days, You Want to Make a Memory, Blood on Blood, This Is Love, This Is Life, The More Things Change. And then their latest album from 2024, Forever. This is a great album. If you don't own this album, do yourself a favor, go out and buy yourself a copy. Legendary, We Made It Look Easy, Living Proof, Waves, Seeds, Kiss the Bride, which is one of my favorite songs from this album. The People's House, Walls of Jericho, I Wrote You a Song, Living in Paradise, My First Guitar, and Hollow Man. I remember that Kate sent me the full album on YouTube. I listened to it. I had like $100 gift card, Amazon gift card from what's his face there, Dave and Jen. And that same day, I said, okay, I'm ordering this album. I thought it was so good. I said, "Oh, I need a copy. I have to have a copy of this." So this, uh, this, and this all came from that $100. But we haven't gotten to the Jesus and Mary chain yet. So now we're getting to the Jesus and Mary chain. So this album here, this is their first couple of albums. And I remember when I saw the movie Lost in Translation, they had the song Just Like Honey. And I fell in love with the song. And I said, you know what? They have this box set. It was a good price. I said, you know what? I want to get into this band. I want to get into the Jesus and Mary chain. So I got the album. I got the original album series. So this is it. So the first one is called Psycho Candy. So the songs on here are Just Like Honey, The Living Dead, Taste the Floor, The Hardest Walk, Cut Dead, In a Hole, Taste of Cindy, Some Candy Talking, Never Understand, Inside Me, Sowing Seeds, My Little Underground, You Trip Me Up, Something's Wrong, It's So Hard. Now, I was worried that it wouldn't be the style like what they did Just Like Honey, which I'd heard before. The whole album blew my mind. I was like, okay, I'm hooked. I love this. So the other ones here, I still need to listen to, but I need to listen to Psycho Candy again because I want to do a review on this box set. So next up, we have Darklands. So the songs on here are Darklands, Deep One, Perfect Morning, Happy When It Rains. I made it. Bon Jovi is Sweet. My favorite, Born to Be My Baby. That's a good one, Mike. Happy When It Rains, Down on Me, 9 Million Rainy Days, April Skies, Fall, Cherry Came To. Don't ask me about that title. I have no idea. On the Wall and About You. Then we have their next album, Automatic. Here Comes Alice, Coast to Coast, Blues from a Gun, Between Planets, UV Ray, Her Way of Praying, Head On, Take It, Halfway to Crazy, Gimme Hell, Drop, and Sunray. Then we have Honey's Dead, Reverence, Teenage Lust, Far Gone and Out, Almost Gold, Sugar Ray, Tumble Down, Catch Fire, Good for My Soul, Roller Coaster, I Can't Get Enough, Sundown, and Frequency. And then the last album is Stoned and Dethroned, Dirty Water, Bullet Lovers, Sometimes Always, Come On, Between Us, Whole, Never Saw It Coming, She, Wish I Could, Save Me, Till It Shines, God Help Me, Girlfriend, Everything I Know, You've Been a Friend, These Days and Feeling Lucky. So I'm going to show you each album, which in the order they come in. So here we have Psycho Candy. Great album. So this is from 1985. This is their first debut album, 1985. And this is their second album. And this is from 1987, Darklands. And then we have their third album, Automatic. And this is from the year 1989. Then we go to the next album, Honey's Dead. I like this album cover. It's pretty cool. And this is from 1992. Then we have the last album, Stoned and Dethroned. And this is from the year 1994. So we go from the 80s into the 90s. And I know they have some other albums out, but I don't have them. So, but great band. I love the first album. Jorgen, you don't care about quality. Oh my God.
I care about quality of the music. I care about quality of records. What quality do you care about?
Oh my God. Oh my God. How are you going to respond? How is he going to respond back? I wonder how he's going to respond back to you.
Yeah, a lot of albums there. Do you like the 80s or the 90s Jesus and Mary Chain more?
Well, I still have to listen to the other albums. I've only heard Psycho Candy. I haven't heard the second album from '87, Darklands yet. But so
Okay.
I can't really say yet what I'm going to like about it. But I think it's going to be a pretty good album. I like their style. Like I love their. You've heard that song, just like Honey.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a great song. I mean, I couldn't believe that I actually got into this band, and I'm like, I want more. I'm hungry for more of their music. Yay! I got 2 likes this time. That's good. I'm happy. Hey, even 2 likes, I can be happy with that. So now I'm gonna pull up some more CDs and show you some more stuff because that's what we do on here. We show each other albums. Let's see. What else can I show you? Okay, let's see here. We got this. I'll grab that. Okay.
Yeah, Bon Jovi announced the tour, but it's not really a tour. It's only 3 locations. They'll be playing about a dozen dates at the Madison Square Garden. They got, I think, another date in New Jersey and another one in Mexico. So overall, it's less than 15, and most of them are in MSG. So I'd say it's more of a run of shows. But sometimes a band would do that. They would announce about a dozen shows, and then maybe if they go well, if there's a good audience turnout, if there's enough demand, then they'll extend it, and then that will be the tour. So I'm hoping that's what happens. But good luck to the band and John's voice, of course. That's the most important thing.
Oh, definitely, yes. Wait, the lids broke off here. I got to get it back on here. Technical difficulties I have to go through. All right, make me big, please. I got some more CDs to show you.
Oh, that one. If it's analog, would it be analog difficulties?
I don't know, but okay. So I have the soundtrack for Lost in Translation, which is a great movie, which I have on Blu-ray. So the songs on here are Intro, Tokyo, City Girl, Kevin Shields, Fantino. Oh yes, A Taste of Honey. That's a good song. Yeah, that's the Beatles. They did that, Mike. So next up we have Fantino by Sebastian Tellier. Tomib, Square Pusher, Girls, Death in Vegas, Goodbye, Kevin Shields, Too Young, Phoenix, Kazi Wo something, On the Subway, Ikebana, Sometimes My Bloody Valentine, Alone in Kyoto, Air, Are You Awake, Just Like Honey is the last song on this album. But then there's another song that was omitted from this album, but it's in the movie, but I have another one that I'll show you. So now we have Simon and Garfunkel, Sound of Silence. Now this is the version that I like. This is just the acoustic version with the vocals. This is a version I really like a lot. So on here they have The Sound of Silence, Bleecker Street, The Times They Are Changing. Yes, Bob Dylan. He Was My Brother, Last Night I Had a Dream, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Wednesday Morning, 3 a.m., Peggy O, You Can Tell the World, Sparrow, and The Sun is Burning. Now this next one will be right up Jorgen's alley. You ready for this one, Jorgen? Here we go. The best of Ken Burns jazz.
I've seen them many times. I prefer the documentary is great, even though it lacks of it. It has some faults.
So on this album we have Stardust, Louis Armstrong and his orchestra, Dead Man Blues, Jelly Roll Morton's Red Hot Peppers. There we go. Dear Old Southland, Noble Sissel and his orchestra. It's so small it's hard to read it. Featuring Sidney Bichette. Singing the Blues.
Sidney Bechet.
Yeah. Okay. Singing the Blues. Frankie Trumbauer and his orchestra featuring Bix. I can't pronounce
Beiderbecke.
name. Okay.
Beiderbecke.
All right. St. Louis Blues. Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. The Moochie. Duke Ellington and his orchestra. Hotter than L. Fletcher Henderson and his orchestra. King Porter Stomp. Benny Goodman and his orchestra. Begin to Beguine. Artie Shaw and his orchestra. Cottontail. Duke Ellington and his orchestra. Jumping at the Woodside. Count Basie and his orchestra. Solitude. Billie Holiday with Eddie Haywood and his orchestra. Groovin' High. Dizzy Gillespie Sextet featuring Charlie Parker. Straight No Chaser. Thelonious Monk. They Can't Take That Away From Me. Sarah Vaughan and her trio. Take 5, 45 RPM version. The Dave Brubeck Quartet. Doodlin'. Horace Silver and the Jazz Messengers. Giant Steps. John Coltrane Quartet. So What? Miles Davis Sextet. Take the A Train. The Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra. So, do you like all these pieces of music?
Many of them are each artist's biggest hit. So, an ordinary compilation with artist's biggest hits.
But they
definitely have some really great stuff there. Yes.
Hello, Dolly. There he is. There's Louis Armstrong. Who's this, the organ?
Looks like Sidney Bechet.
Okay.
Duke Ellington.
It's hard to tell through a camera only.
Oh, it's Duke Ellington. Oh, it says at the bottom who they are. Hold on, let me see here. Yep, you're right about the other guy. All right, now next up we have something Henderson.
Fletcher.
Yeah. Lester Young and Count Basie in this picture up here. Billie Holiday. Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie in the bottom picture here.
Gillespie,
okay.
Gillespie.
Sarah Vaughan, she's great. I love her voice.
Great one, yes.
Dave Brubeck, right here. John Coltrane. Who's this up here? Miles Davis. I love him. He's an awesome guy. And I don't know who this guy is on the back.
You have to make it closer to the camera. It looks like Benny Goodman.
Okay, so that's that one. And now I put this back in here. And then we have another one here that you might like too. And this album is called To Make Me Who I Am. Aaron Neville. Do you like him, Jorgen?
Some stuff, but I never listen to in smaller doses. He can have been an annoying voice, but he has done some great stuff also. But I haven't listened that much to him.
All right. Well, next up, we have another little thing of CDs here. So this is a great album. I love this album so much. Just think I gotta put all the shit back after, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh, we got 9 people now. Cool. So we have Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. This is a great album. I'd love to have
I
this
have
on
it. Yes,
vinyl.
I have it.
So we have Bridge Over Troubled Water, Alconda Pasa, if I could. Celia, you're breaking my heart. Keep the customer satisfied. So long, Frank Lloyd Wright. The Boxer, which is one of my favorite songs. But it's weird because when you hear the live version of it, they have an extra verse in it that's not in the in this version. I don't know why. Baby Driver. Then another one I like is The Only Living Boy in New York. Then we have Why Don't You Write Me? Bye Bye Love. Song for the Asking. Bonus tracks. Phase O. I don't know what I'm saying here. Anyway, and then the last song is last not but not least we have Bridge Over Troubled Water, previously unreleased. Oh, okay.
Now you're
Now,
about halfway through the stack there. We're about the top of the hour and a half, so I'm going to have to wrap it up here.
all right. Well, I'll come down for a minute and then so you can do your outro, and then Jorgen will take over and I'll finish the stack here.
Yeah, that was fantastic today. It really flew by.
Yeah,
Really
this is a
flowing
great.
well.
I'm going to say this is a great stream today.
Of course.
I have to say, no matter what likes I get today, it's still a great stream.
Yeah, make sure you give it a like
Yeah.
and watch the replay if you missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Today I
Smack the
gave
like button. Number 3. Yes. Thank you.
number three.
I'm doing okay. Mr. Stardian, do I know you? Because YouTube's changed all the names on the thing, so I don't know who half the people are anymore. Are you new here? Let me know in the comments below, because I don't know if I've seen you before. Because yeah, well, obviously I don't know you because you're not you don't have a wrench, so you're not one of my mods, but you must be new. But welcome in. Oh, I'm from Discord. Okay, from which one? Which Discord are you in? If you know me, because you seem to know me. And welcome in, welcome in. I need to know who you are before I mod you. Yeah. So thank you for being here today, Dawson. Always. And Tenzins. Oh, welcome in. How did you find my YouTube channel? Oh, probably from my profile. Okay, that would make sense. So we'll be back with our next one next Sunday. Well, I'm not cutting. I'm not shutting down the stream yet, but we'll be back with our next stream, and it will be Ringo's birthday. I just got to look at the date when Ringo's birthday is, and we'll be doing that. That'll be our next one. And when we see you next Sunday, we'll be in July already. Yep. Goes by so fast. Mm-hmm.
So today I talked about the Godsmack concert, and I showed my Isley Brothers and Santana collaboration, the Power of Peace. So yeah, get on down to your library. There's lots of great music there too, and on a good format. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So next week, I'll be on my way to the Santana and Doobie Brothers concert.
Oh, that's gonna be kick-ass.
The Brotherhood tour. So there'll be lots of anticipation next Sunday, and so we'll be live here, and I'll also be at the same time be on my way to the Santana show. Check out Caitlin Stoddard's show on Wednesday and Fridays, and we can find out about the Everclear and the Nelly concert. And go to my channel, Rampage Video, to see my amazing music video cover of Aldo Nova. And just as I keep up with these live streams here. So yeah, thanks James, and thanks Jorgen, and
you're welcome.
Catch you on the flippity flop.
And Mike just put it in the chat here. Ringo's birthday is July 7th. So when's that? July 1st is on.
That's on the Tuesday.
That's on Tuesday. So I guess we'll do it the Sunday before his birthday. We'll do the pre-birthday bash. Sound
All
good
right.
to you? Yeah, we'll do it
Yeah.
before
Get
his
my
birthday.
Beatles on.
Yeah. Hey, Dark Wizard. Hi, James, Jorgen, Randy. Who's Randy? There's no
Rampage.
Randy here.
Peace.
Peace. See you soon. All right. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to make myself big and we're going to continue my CD stuff I was showing you guys. Okay. Next up, I have the Beatles. I have the original soundtrack from 1968 or 67 or 68, whatever it was, on vinyl. But this is the song track, where every song that was in Yellow Submarine is in there. So I have this one here, and the tracks are on here: Yellow Submarine, Hey Bulldog, Eleanor Rigby, Love You Too, All Together Now, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Think for Yourself, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, With a Little Help from My Friends, Baby You're a Rich Man, Only a Northern Song, All You Need Is Love, When I'm 64, Nowhere Man, and It's All Too Much. But the only thing that they should have done with this album is put them in chronological order like it was in the movie. But anyway, it's still good. And now we have two box sets. I think you're going to like these ones, Mike and Dark Wizard. I don't know about Jorgen, but Jorgen might like some of the songs in them. So we have air guitar anthems. Hoo-hoo. So on here we have CD1, Queen. Now on this one too, there's going to be some repeats. So be prepared for that. Oh yes, I love the Doors. I have all their studio albums on CD from a box set that my friend burnt me. So yeah, I love the Doors, and I can see that you must love the Doors as well. Okay, so we have Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, Led Zeppelin, Whole Lot of Love, The Rolling Stones, Start Me Up. Here's one for you, Jorgen. ZZ Top, Give Me All Your Lovin'. T-Rex,
Thank you.
20th Century Boy, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, Ram Jam, Black Betty, Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water. There you go. Bachman Turner Overdrive, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Metallica, Stone Cold Crazy, Alice Cooper, Poison, Kiss, Crazy Crazy Nights, Motorhead, the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town. Whitesnake, Here I Go Again from 87. Derek and the Dominoes, featuring Dwayne Allman, Layla, Rainbow, Since You've Been Gone, Boston, More Than the Feeling. That one's going out to Taco, his favorite album. It was delicious to Taco. Now, for the new ones that are here, if you don't know, Taco he's a little pug. He's my friend JJ's dog, and he ate JJ's Boston album. Literally, he did. So now we go on to CD number 2. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, Status Quo, Down Down, Bryan Adams, Run to You, Free, All Right Now, The Who, I Can't Explain, The Kinks, You Really Got Me, Muddy Waters, Mannish Boy, Bad Company, Feel Like Making Love, Billy Idol, White Wedding, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Bad to the Bone, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. That's a great one. I love that guitar. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Love that song. Next up we have yeah, I said Bad to the Bone. Okay, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good, Buddy Holly, That'll Be the Day. Small Faces, All or Nothing, Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen, The Animals, The House of the Rising Sun, Brian May and Carrie Ellis, Parisian Walkways. And now we go to CD number 3, Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me, The Police, Message in a Bottle, The Darkness, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, Stiltskin, Inside, The Knack, My Sharona, Toto, Hold the Line, Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama, Rush, The Spirit of Radio, Motley Crue, Girls, 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 Twisted Sister, I Wanna Rock, Mott the Hoople, All the Young Dudes, Joe Walsh, Rocky Mountain Way, Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper, Dio, Holy Diver, Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love, The Shadows, FBI, The Trogs, Wild Thing, and Queen, We Will Rock You. And now we go on to Rock, the album, which is a 3 CD set here. And the songs on here, like I said, some are going to repeat on this album as well. So Alice Cooper, Poison, Judas Priest, Breaking the Law, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Europe, Rock the Night, Journey, Any Way You Want It, Total, Hold the Line, Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, REO Speedwagon, Take It on the Run, Electric Light Orchestra, Mama Mama Bell, the Edgar Winter Group, Frankenstein, Steppenwolf, Somebody Told a Lie, Cheap Trick, Mighty Wings, Autograph, Turn Up the Radio, Hanoi Rocks, Up Around the Bend, Scandal featuring Patti Smythe, The Warrior, Warrant, Cherry Pie, Quiet Riot, Mental Health, and brackets, Bang Your Head, Crocus, Stayed Awake All Night, The Outfield, Your Love, and then we go to CD2, More Than the Feeling, again by Boston, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, Mott the Hoople, All the Young Dudes, Kansas, Carry On, Wayward Son, Heart, Barracuda, The Guess Who, American Woman, Ram Jam, Black Betty, Mountain, Mississippi Queen, Argent, God Gave Rock and Roll to You, Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper, The Byrds, 8 Miles High, Fleetwood Mac, Shake Your Money Maker, Johnny Winter, Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, Rory Gallagher, Moonchild, Santana, Jingo, Scorpions, Speedy's Coming, Beck, Bogart, A Piece, Superstition, Ted Nugent, Stranglehold, West Bruce and Lang, Why Don't Ya, CD number 3, Primal Scream, Rocks, Manic Street Preachers, Slash and Burn, Iggy Pop and the Stooges, Search and Destroy, Iggy Pop Mix, Lou Reed, Vicious, Patti Smith, Because the Night, The Stone Roses, She Bangs the Drums, The Stranglers, All Day and All the Night, The Only Ones, Another Girl, Another Planet, The Mooney Suzuki, Alive and Amplified, Teenage Fan Club, Sparky's Dream, Reef, Naked, Rat, Over the Edge, Motorhead, Cat Scratch Fever, Deep Purple, The Battle Rages On, The Allman Brothers Band, Good Clean Fun, Joe Satriani, Satch Boogie, Steve Vai, Bad Horsey, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and Double Trouble, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, which is Jimi Hendrix. And the last one, The Gun, Race with the Devil. So I took that all in one breath and didn't even take a breath. Jim Morrison is great. That's awesome. Yes, he is. Now we're going to get into a little classical music here. This is the cello, and this girl is so amazing at this. Hana Chang, and this is the Swan. I love classical music. I'm not going to read the ones on here because it's hard to see because the print's so small, and I'll be squinting, and I don't want to do that. That's what it looks like. I love that piece. Now, this is a singer that I saw when we used to have concerts in the park where I used to live, and her name is Brittany Marie Cannell, and I got a picture with her, and she was amazing, and I saw her in concert, and this is her CD called Up in Smoke. So the songs on here are Chase Trouble, Speed Queen, Up in Smoke, Hypnotized, and Belle of Lincoln. So yeah, this is a great little album, and this is what the CD looks like inside. So there you go. That's pretty cool. And so we've gone through some CDs here, and yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah. So of all the songs I listed on the 3 CD sets, Jorgen, was there anything that tickled your fancy? Hey, JJ.
Always Layla.
Oh yeah, Layla. Was there anything else in there? Because there was a Fleetwood Mac in there.
Well, that is pretty good. And Money for Nothing was there, and Rock the Night is one of few songs with Europe that I do like.
Mm-hmm. And we had Boston for JJ. Yep, welcome in. All the Canadians would call me on the 4th wondering where I was. Really? Are you serious, JJ? Oh my God, that's funny. So, JJ, I think this week I'm going to see it in 3D with my sister. I convinced her to take me to see Toy Story 5. I really want to see that so bad. It looks really good. And the Minions have a new movie out. It comes out July 1st, this Wednesday. Mi- Minions and Monsters. Ah, yeah. So I have a lot of CDs, you know. I like this chair. This chair is pretty cool.
Hmm.
I don't know how sturdy it is, but you know, I'm sure you could fall off the thing.
Yeah,
But
Cher is pretty cool.
yeah, I want to see Toy Story as well. Yes, it looks good, Mike. Um, and everybody's up in arms about the new Supergirl movie because it's only an hour and 47 minutes long. Because usually DC movies are a little over 2 hours. Like, am I gonna go? Am I gonna go to the theater and watch Supergirl? No, I'm gonna wait till it comes on streaming because I'm not
I
gonna waste
remember
my.
when movies were 90 minutes long. Now you have to say 1 hour and 47 minutes long only.
I mean, I remember the first Supergirl was like an hour and 42 minutes or something. But no, I'm gonna wait. I want to see it, but an hour and 47 minutes. Like everybody was up in arms when Quantum of Solace, the James Bond movie, came out because usually they're a little over 2 hours, and they were like, "What?" Yeah, Toy Story 5 was great. Yeah, because I'm a big Woody and Buzz Lightyear fan, and I'm dying to see how they're going to make the voice of Mr. Potato Head because Don Rickles passed away. I wonder how they're gonna whose voice they used for that one, and will it match like Don Rickles? And I like in the first one where he says, where the Mrs. Potato Head says, "Aw, I'm packing your angry eyes," when they were going off to war. Hey, Zeb, how you doing? Yeah, you just missed Dawson. He did his hour and a half part of the show. Yep, thank you, Zeb, for saying that. Yep, everybody leave a like, smash that like button if you love the stuff we do. And um, so Wednesday's the first, Saturday, Thursday's the second, Friday's the third, uh, Sunday's the 4th of July is the Sunday. So the 4th of July, that's when we're going to do our what's it called there? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Brain fart. Ringo's birthday bash. Pre birthday because it's on the 7th, so I'll do it before it because I did Paul's after his birthday was done because I forgot about it the week before. But anyway, we'll do it before. So at least I know what the theme is because I do it for all the Beatles when they have their birthdays and stuff. And I have something to show. If he's still here, Jeff Bergman is Potato Head in Toy Story 5. Okay. I have no idea who that dude is. I have no idea. Never heard of him before, but I'm sure he'll do it justice. Yeah, I'm not even going to answer that. No, I'm not going to answer that. That's being rude. No, I just got a message from Tim. He said something bad, but I'm not going to mention it. I'm not even going to answer him for that because it's ridiculous. I'm just going to ignore that message on Messenger. Nope, not even going to reply to that. Sorry. Only positive vibes around here. Yeah. So Jorgen, what would you say is the best '80s music that you heard when you were a kid?
Are you meaning style or artist?
Artist.
I remember when I was in 1984, I was in love with Alphaville and their album Forever Young. It was then the synth pop music really got to me, and we were a group of guys who formed a gang whose specialty niche was that we loved Alphaville Forever Young. So I just love that album.
Yeah, Forever Young. I want to be forever young. Is that the song I'm thinking of?
Yeah, but this was the entire album.
Oh, okay. Ah, interesting. And now if I can find that, I can show you that too, but do I have it? I have so much stuff and I don't know where half my stuff is. Oh, I have some other stuff I can show you up here. Okay, yeah, I can show this. Okay, we'll show you some more CDs. Everybody likes seeing CDs, don't you? Okay. And I still need to listen to these, Mike, but I remember when you gave me these for Christmas. So we are going to go with some Elvis. Thank you very much. But first I got to see what Zeb's saying. Alphaville, produced by Gong member Mike Howlett, who also went to form the Police with the trio, which ended up as the Police. Cool. So we have Star presents duets and harmonies. Ooh. So we have that. So I love you because my happiness, blue suede shoes, I can't help it. I'll never stand in your way, baby, I don't care, tomorrow night, crawfish. Have I told you lately that I love you? Santa Lucia, I will be home again, fever, kissing cousins. There ain't nothing like a song, today, tomorrow, and forever. Let me, swing low, sweet chariot, featuring the Imperials and the Jordanaires. Love me tender, just pretend, in the ghetto. Proud Mary, featuring Ike and Tina Turner. Guitar Man, if I can dream. Softly as I leave you, featuring Cheryl something, I can't read it. Why is the writing so small? Oh, I hate that. Bringing it back, help me. We call on him, and where no one stands alone. So we have that. Next up, we have Wonderful Winter Wonderland. I'm not going to read you the songs in here because the print's so small. So we have Elvis in Houston, Fort Worth, Baton Rouge. So this is like a box set. The Wonderful World of Christmas. I'm not going to go through everything because we'll be here till the cows come home. My Way, the best of Frank Sinatra, because I like Frank. So on here we have My Way, Strangers in the Night, Theme from New York, New York. I Get a Kick Out of You, Something Stupid, Moon River, What Now My Love, Summer Wind, For Once in My Life, Love and Marriage. They Can't Take That Away from Me, My Kind of Town, Fly Me to the Moon, I've Got You Under My Skin, The Best Is Yet to Come, It Was a Very Good Year, Come Fly With Me, That's Life, The Girl from Ipanema, The Lady is a Tramp, Bad Bad, Leroy Brown, Mac the Knife, Love's Been Good to Me, and LA is My Lady. Yeah, we got some Frankie. Then we have Gold, Frank Sinatra. And on here we have Young at Heart, All the Way, Witchcraft, Nice and Easy, My Funny Valentine, I Get a Kick Out of You, The Lady's a Tramp, I've Got You Under My Skin, Three Coins in the Fountain, Same Old Saturday Night, Don't Worry About Me, and Chicago. And now, another one I like is Judy Garland. I love Judy Garland's voice. So beautiful. The definitive edition. So we have on here Over the Rainbow, Dear Mr. Gable, You Made Me Love You, Zing Went the Strings in My Heart, Our Love Affair, I'm Nobody's Baby, Friendship Duet with Johnny Mercer, It's a Great Day for the Irish, How About You, FDR Jones with male chorus, Blues in the Night, For Me, My Gal, duet with Gene Kelly, Embraceable You with male quintet, Uh, but not for me. I got rhythm. The boy next door. The trolley song. The chorus. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Alternate take on the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe with Mary Max. Yatata 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 talk talk talk. Duet with Bing Crosby. Alternate take, and then love. And then we go to the dark monarchy. All roads lead to Rome. And then we have Project Gemini, An Ordinary Day. Then we have another band this guy's a solo artist, and I've seen the documentary Searching for Sugarman, and this guy is so good. His name is Jesus Sixto Rodriguez. So you got his first album, Cold Fact, 1970, and Going from Reality, 1971. Oh, this guy will blow your mind. And then we have the best of Simon and Garfunkel. And then we have the Boston Pops with Arthur Fiedler, which I love. So that's some more CDs for you. And now I'm gonna make myself small again. And did any of that interest you, Jorgen?
Well, it was a lot of compilations and so on. So maybe some of the jazzy stuff with Judy Garland would be interesting to hear what it is.
Oh, it's a beautiful album. Now, I've heard other people sing Over the Rainbow and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I am not impressed. The only one who can sing those two songs are Judy only. She makes them sound beautiful. Thank you, Mike. And some of those Elvis are from you, which I still need to listen to at some point. I stayed at Hotel California and I felt ripped off. None of the stuff in the song happened. I just got a free breakfast of Lucky Charms. Okay. Did you, JJ? Well, at least he got something out of it. Samantha Fox song in Clerks 2 for Donkey Scene was amazing. And what number are we up to with Shrek now, JJ? I can't believe there's another Shrek movie. And Zendaya is going to play one of the daughters in the movie.
Remember when it was the time when a second movie of a big success was a failure? When part 2 and part 3 of a movie was total failures. Now it's pretty normal. It's very much a failure if you haven't done it part 2 or 3.
Yeah, I know, but I like, you can only go so far with a franchise, but they just keep milking it. Like, they're just trying to make the big bucks. I mean, it's getting a little out of hand. I mean, as long as they have Eddie Murphy doing Donkey, I will watch it, because anybody else doing Donkey's voice and it doesn't sound like him, like Eddie Murphy, then it's not worth the money. You know what I mean? I think they really gotta up the ante with that one. Like, I just think Eddie Murphy is the best voice for it. Shrek 5, I think. Oh, okay. Well, we got Toy Story.
On the other hand, I guess it is there's a limit how many times he will do one on the same character.
Yeah, I know. It just gets repetitive after a while. I mean, part 2 was pretty good for Shrek, I have to say. When Pinocchio was wearing the thong, and it says, "Tell a lie," and then I remember in the theater, my friend Claudio and I were crying. We were laughing so hard when he says, "Say you're wearing women's underwear or something." "I'm wearing women's underwear," and then they look and he goes, "Oh my God, he is." That scene cracks me up. Or the scene where they get arrested, and Donkey's going, police brutality, and for pepper spray, they have fresh ground pepper, and they're going like this with the pepper thing. I was cracking up. Or when Donkey turns into that stallion, I can Winnie. I can trotting in place. That scene cracks me up every time. Mike Myers said recently, yes, I heard about that. The only problem is it'll be kind of sad because we won't have Mini Me in there anymore because he died. But yeah, it should be an interesting movie when it comes out. Yeah, but yeah, that there's so many sequels and whatnot, and it's crazy. Yeah.
But when are they going to do a new movie that haven't been released before?
Well, there is you got Supergirl, which has been done before, but this is going to be a whole different take on it.
Yeah, but it's still. I'm not talking. It has been done before, only in comics. So they still basically have been done before. I mean, something that is new.
But the one I'm really looking forward to is a new Spider-Man movie, because I want to go see that in the theater. And they have a new Minions movie, Minions and Monsters. I want to see that too. It looks really funny, because I've seen the trailer and they're all going banana, banana, and you see them all with bananas in their mouth. It's so funny. It looks like a good one, but I don't know if I'll go watch that in the theater. But I do want to see Toy Story 5 in the theater, and I'm going to see it in 3D. It looks really, really funny. James, I'm ordering Paradise Hawaiian Style Session Box Set FTD and 9 mags from UK soon. Ooh, you're going to have a couple of versions of Queenie Wahini's Papaya now, Mike. And does it rate higher, Mike? Does it still rate higher for you or lower? Who knows? Well, guys, we've been going for 2 hours and 1 minute. I'm losing my voice. I got to put all this stuff back now. But it was worth it to show you guys, So I want to thank you all for being here today. We'll be back next Sunday with Ringo's pre-birthday bash. And I know it's the 4th of July for you guys, so we'll see how it goes. And hey, the show must go on. And thank you, Jorgen, for helping out. Thank you, Dawson. Thank you, Mike, the guy from Tenzin's Discord. Thank you, JJ, for being here. Roger, Christopher, and anybody else I can't think of at the moment. Thank you all for being here today. And as I say on my channel, Beatles forever. See you on the next one. Bye for now. And